All right, Josh here. I'm in Moab, Utah. Marriott only has 3 properties. The Element here that we're going to start with, and then they also have the SpringHill Suites in the Fairfield, just really close. The only 3 Marriott properties, I'm doing them all. This is my favorite one, the Element. They have some of the best views and spacious rooms and comfiest beds out of all 3 properties. I can't wait to show it to you first. Let's go. And here we are at my favorite hotel in Moab. We're on the highest floor, the 3rd floor here at the Element. Come on in, right away you can see this is the most spacious room in the whole city of Moab. This is the largest room. We have 2 queen beds, and then we have a whole pull-out area over here. So out of all the hotels in Moab, this is definitely the most space. We had this room a few years ago, and it is just so good to be back. The Element also has full kitchens, which the other 2 Marriott properties do not have in the rooms. We have a whole dishwasher, we have a sink, we have a microwave, we have a flat top, and we have a full-size refrigerator. Plenty of cabinets. You can literally cook here, have meals. It's just absolutely incredible. There's even cookware items. So we've got these dishes, knives, cutting boards. So if you're looking to cook and stay in Moab and make your own meals and things, or you're bringing your own things in coolers, you're going to want to stay here. You can cook everything here. The SpringHill Suites in the Fairfield, the only things they're going to have is a microwave that's going to be a lot smaller than this and a mini fridge. That's it. They don't have any sort of kitchens. The residence in Wood, but there's no residence in or Town Place Suites here in Moab. Those also do have kitchens. Now that is absolutely incredible. I like the detail as well back here. It's very premium for a select hotel. Remember, the select hotels are the lowest tier with Marriott. It goes select, premium, and luxury. So Element, Fairfield, and SpringHill Suites, all 3 hotels here in Moab are all just the basic select brands. They're not luxurious, not premium, but this one definitely does feel more premium even though it's not. But just, it's amazing how they have literally everything here. Now the coffee machine is just a Mr. Coffee. It's nothing fancy, but at least you have that. There's also complimentary coffee available in the lobby during the breakfast hours. Now this sofa bed is very comfortable. When I stayed here 2 years ago, it's very soft. I loved it, and I could sleep here almost every night. So very nice that you can have this as well for families. You have a TV over here as well in this living area. So if you want to watch TV here, there's also another TV in the farther bedroom. The really nice thing is you also have plenty of counter space to put your belongings, plenty of space, and I'm really happy because they have some beautiful welcome amenities for us with a beautiful note. Thank you for your loyalty, with this really cool Moab Jeep here and a little welcome note. However your journey unfolds, enjoy your stay. For the ambassadors, and then some chocolate chip cookies. That is a great touch. The last 6 hotels I've stayed in the US haven't got a note, no amenity, nothing. So it's refreshing to have a hotel that actually honors the ambassador status and at least gives a little bit to something in those waters. That's very nice with the desk. I like this chair. It's modern. It has a light here, so if you want to get some work done on your laptop, you can, if you need to do that. Now over here, we have just a lot more area. The spacing here is just so big. We've got 2 little chairs here, so if you made some food in the kitchen, someone can maybe sit there at the desk. You can have 2 more people sitting here. I like the art. A lot of flat walls. It is just a select hotel, but it's at least very clean and nice. Now real quick, I want to show you the walk-in bathroom. Great, now here's the bathroom. We do have a big, thick closing door here. Now keep in mind, there is only 1 sink. So if you're with your family, 1 sink and there's not a lot of counter space. We have a full walk-in shower, which is a nice feature. No rainfall shower, but you do have a nice shower head with the Pharmaca shampoos and soaps. So those are very nice high-end essential oil products, which I really think are very premium. And then here we are into the 2 queen bedrooms. The hotel either has 1 king or 2 queens. This is the one of the most spacious rooms because it's the 2 queen studio that also has the sofa bed, which I recommend. It's not that more expensive, but it gives you so much more space. But I like this backboards here. These beds are so soft and so comfortable. The Element hotels are designed by Westin. So this is very similar to like the Westin Heavenly bed. So it's a very like thick duvet. Most basic brands, the select brands with Marriott have very, very thin duvets. This is the one you're gonna find that's actually very thick and comfortable. Just a little light here. I'm not that inspired, but it's decent for what you're getting here. No complaints. Another area here, this is specifically for your luggage. So this is a very nice feature. You can just put your luggage down right there. Glass TV in front of the beds. And then we have a closet here. It's not a walk-in closet, but we do have hangers, luggage rack, and ironing board with the iron. So you kind of have all the essentials right here with the reading materials, and then extra bedding for the bed and the sofa bed. Now this is the best view you can get. They always give us the best view. This is looking out here at the pool, as well as just the beautiful Moab area. Absolutely gorgeous. This property is the newest Marriott property here in Moab, and it just, everything looks still amazing from when it opened. But beautiful views no matter where you look. The other rooms too, no matter where you are, it's gonna have really exceptional views. But absolutely love this view. So excited to be back. The Element Moab opened March of 2021 and has 116 guest rooms spread out over the 3 floors. Now in the lobby they have a whole market here with food and drinks for purchase, which is nice that you can kind of get at any time, as every room has a microwave, so you can always get frozen dinners to make in your room if you need to. Now this is the main kitchen area where breakfast is served. Breakfast is complimentary every morning, not only here at the Element but also at the Fairfield and SpringHill Suites. But this breakfast is far superior because they actually cook your food in the morning. Sure, there's like buffet items, but they actually make a unique dish every morning on the grill, which is fantastic. It is the only select brand with Marriott that does that, and it was very impressive breakfast for a select brand that is free for all guests. So definitely very premium. It also is just very modern, clean. They had plenty of even coffee, oatmeal, yogurts, all kinds of healthy options as well. And then here's were just some of the different things that they made the different days. They had one day with like a taco. One day they had little tortillas that you could put your eggs inside with like chicken or turkey sausage. So it's just very healthy options, very beautifully, aesthetically pleasing in the lobby. And then also they have a nice pool area with the cabanas, and it's just a gorgeous setting. I absolutely loved it. Enjoyed the pool as well. So it has so many amenities. It even has a fitness center. You can get some workout done. And then I didn't show it, but they also do have a laundry room where you can get your laundry done. All right, the Element has been absolutely amazing. I love the beds, I love the breakfast, and I love the pool and the view and the spacious rooms. I don't know if the other 2 hotels can top it, but let's go check out the next one, which is going to be the SpringHill Suites. Now here we are at the SpringHill Suites. It's a little bit of a smaller room. Now this one does have the king bed, but it does have a trundle. But real quick, I want to show you, it has a very oversized fridge here. This is about the biggest fridge I've seen at a select hotel other than the Element. So very nice sized fridge, as well as a microwave and a Keurig machine. So far, the Fairfield and the SpringHill Suites have both had this upgraded Keurig machine, which is higher end than most select brands with Marriott. Now as we turn around here, you can see this area right behind us here. So this area is, every SpringHill Suites looks exactly pretty much very similar to this. There's the living area and then there's the room part. This is like their sofa bed, but it's different than the Fairfields and the Element. It doesn't like pull out really large. Basically, you just take these back 2 cushions off and you can sleep someone on top here. And then down below, this little piece pulls out here and you can sleep someone else down here, mostly for kids. It's not really meant for adults. Now over here we do have a nice work desk. It's a very interesting hotel here because it's like a big wall here, so you can't really see past it. A lot of other SpringHill Suites, there's glass here, so you can kind of see past. The TV is also here, which is really interesting. You can kind of watch it here on the sofa bed area. Now there's no divider going into the main room here at the SpringHill Suites. Everything is carpeting. We do have a very nice plush king-size bed with just the standard SpringHill Suites kind of background and design. Very standard. Now this is the first hotel here out of the 3 that does have the sliding barn doors. Most SpringHill Suites all have the sliding barn doors. The last 2 hotels here, the Element and the Fairfield, have the actual physical doors you open. So this is just a little different, but I will be honest, it's better because it's a mirror here. It's not like a transparent reflection. A lot of SpringHill Suites, when you turn the light on in the bathroom, the light comes going right into the room because this is like transparent. So you won't have to worry about that here. All right, now here's the bathroom. We do have just 1 sink like the other 2, a lot of counter space. The mirror here, I do like it. It's very bright. It's a little bit more tight though. They kind of squeezed everything in, and then someone can be ready here with this barn door closing, and now this is an actual physical door over here to the toilet and shower. Now this is not a curtain shower, it's an actual glass door that you open, so that is more premium. It's like the Element, it is a glass door, but it feels a little bit more tight and cramped. But overall it's nice because it is that nice glass door, but a little bit no tub. Great, now over here we do have a nice large closet. All three hotels have had the ironing board and iron, so that's a great touch. Plenty of hangers, luggage rack, they've all three had that, as well as the amenities to make up the trundle bed over there. Now here's the view. This is just kind of a lower floor room, kind of looking out here at the parking lot, but you can still see the beautiful mountains. It's still a great facing view here because we can see the view of the incredible terrain here in Moab. Absolutely incredible. But overall, definitely the smallest room out of the three. It's definitely also the little oldest, just because the Fairfield might be a little older, but it was just renovated 1 year ago. The Element is like brand new, just a couple years old. So this is definitely older, but it's not showing it. It's still very premium. It's still very nice for a select hotel here in Moab. The SpringHill Suites was opened in 2017 and has just 99 guest rooms. Typically, this property was one of the most expensive hotels in all of Moab. Since then, it's kind of more average with the other Fairfield and Element properties, but it is the oldest out of all three. Now, this is the breakfast. It is very sad. The Fairfield breakfast also is very sad, but this is literally how every Fairfield SpringHill Suites breakfast is almost going to look in the US. Just some basic eggs, meat. If you're lucky, they're going to have a waffle maker, but not good ingredients in that waffle mix. So I actually don't eat breakfast at Fairfield or SpringHill Suites unless they do like little breakfast sandwiches like croissants, which some of them are going to, but these have not gone to that yet. But they have like oatmeal and bagels, just all stuff that just doesn't interest me. It's just all very boring food, but for a free breakfast, it is an option. Now, the best part about the SpringHill Suites here, as well as the Fairfield, is they share this unique, beautiful pool area that I say is the superior one in Moab. It is great for families, has this really unique rock waterfall, but overall just such a cool spot. The properties also share a basketball court, so they just have a lot of different things. All right, and here we are now at the Fairfield. Let's go check it out. All right, here we are now at the Fairfield, highest floor, third floor as well. That's about as high as you're allowed to build. But we also were upgraded to a 2 queens and pull out. They don't all have the pull out, they just have 2 queens or 1 king. But the 2 queens, some of them have a sofa bed, which is very nice. You can already see it's a very spacious room, just like the Element. Great, now here we are going into the bathroom. This is the second property, the Element and this one, that have a solid door, which is very rare. Most new builds, they'll have the sliding doors. We only have 1 sink as well here, but lots of counter space. The mirror is just, it's not as nice as the Element, but it's good. We also have the toilet over here. And for the shower, it is not glass like the Element. That was more premium. We do have a curtain, which is less premium, so definitely a downgrade on the shower. But the difference is this does have a tub. Now, I'm not sure if all the rooms have a tub. I believe they do, but that is a feature that the Element did not have, with a little bit different soaps here than North 39. Now, the one upgrade is there is a Keurig coffee machine at a Fairfield, which is not a brand standard. That's a little bit of an upgraded, so that's very nice. There also is a mini fridge. In every room here at the Fairfield, as well as the SpringHill Suites Moab, they will all have a mini fridge and a coffee maker. Same thing at the Element, as well as microwave. It's just some of the rooms at the Element have a full-size kitchen, which is called a studio. That is the only property of the 3 that has it. Now, we do have very spacious area. We have the closet space right here, and then we have 2 large queen-size beds. I will say they just renovated this property 1 year ago. So I was here 4 years ago, and it's very different. It's a completely different wallpaper back here, but it's very clean. I really like these lights. They're modern. Fairfields are very basic for Marriott, but this one definitely feels a little bit more premium and high-end. Definitely lots of space to accommodate a family. We have 1 TV here in the living area, and then just some kind of storage areas, but very basic, just a few pieces of furniture, and that's it. Now over here we have the area that normally the rooms will actually stop right here, but this is a little bit more expensive to get the room that has this much extra space, which is going to have the sofa bed, as well as another TV and a whole work desk here. So I believe that the standard rooms, they'll still have a chair. It's just it might be in front of the beds there, but you wouldn't have this much extra space. The other difference is at the Element, our room did have a built-in air conditioning unit here, and the SpringHill, they're all going to be these units, just kind of propped in the side here, which is at all Fairfield SpringHill Suites most select brands with Marriott across the country. This sofa bed, I remember it not being as comfortable as the Element, but we shall see. But I like the artwork, which is very basic furniture, but it is clean, new carpeting, new furniture from the last time I was here. Now here's the incredible view here. She said this is the best view you can get, but it's of the whole water park. It's shared with the SpringHill Suites. So if you're staying here or the SpringHill Suites, you can get access to this incredible pool and water feature. It's very more upscale than the Element that just had a pool and hot tub. This not only has that, but it also has this really cool rock thing putting off water. You can't slide down or anything, so it's still a pool, but it is really more like family, kid friendly. It looks fun. But there's the SpringHill Suites right there. Here's the Fairfield. They're like sister properties, so they both have this shared pool. The Fairfield Moab was actually built back in 2014, but it was the most recently renovated just in 2021. Here's driving by. The SpringHill Suites and Fairfield are right next to each other. That's how they share the same pool as well. But the Fairfield actually has the least amount of rooms of all three properties. They only have 89. But I will say the lobby is the most aesthetically pleasing out of all three. It's just gorgeous, and then this is their breakfast area. Now, while the breakfast area may look beautiful, the food is not that great. It's just like the SpringHill Suites, very basic options. I didn't eat anything. It didn't look that good. Just some juice, oatmeal, granola, fruit, eggs, and sausage. So I actually went to Subway and got a breakfast sandwich there, but they did have a waffle maker out. But this is what it looks like. It's free, so if you like that kind of stuff for breakfast, go for it. Otherwise, you can always eat out around town. Now, that was the kind of pool area it's shared. You can rewind and look what the pool looks like more, but this also has the fitness center and laundry machines. The Fairfield also gave us a whole little map. They actually do different activities. I think the SpringHill Suites does as well, which was really cool. Awesome. Now for the comparison of the only 3 Marriott properties here in Moab, Utah, we've got the Element, SpringHill Suites, and Fairfield. We did them all, and I have the rundown. So go ahead and start. I just want to start in the order that I would rank them in if I were to come back to Moab, where I would stay. First up, I would be going back to the Element, as it overall just felt the cleanest. It felt the most comfortable. I also just loved the breakfast. They had a fresh breakfast buffet in the morning where they actually would make you fresh food on the grill, and that to me was the highlight. The breakfast at the Fairfield and SpringHill Suites was very generic. I didn't find anything I wanted to eat, so I got food elsewhere, but that's how all Fairfields and SpringHill Suites are. A few of them are going to like little more like English muffins or little sandwiches. These aren't yet, so for that, so Element first. Next up would be the Fairfield here. It was fully renovated about a year ago, so it's very clean, very nice. I'd say it's very, very close to the Element. As for if I would come back, they're very similar. It's just that breakfast and overall the cleanliness puts the Element a little bit higher. And then finally is the SpringHill Suites. That would be the third one I would stay at, just because it is getting a little bit older, but it still is very nice and very comfortable. Now for the pricing. The pricing for all 3 of these properties is going to be about $350 in the summer. Now in the off season, like December through March, they can come down to like $150 a night. And all 3 properties are going to be very, very similar in pricing. They're all about the same. So if you're coming, and especially this summer, I've noticed the Element is actually cheaper than the Fairfield and SpringHill Suites. So for it being my favorite property, it's actually a better deal to stay there because it's less money. Now for the points between the 3 properties are all also very similar. They're between about 43,000 up to like 66,000. I've seen the Element a couple nights be up to sometimes like 74,000 points. So I'd stay in the summer, consider using your points, but in the off season between like December through March, I definitely recommend paying cash because it's only going to be about $150, maybe $200 max. But all 3 hotels are very family friendly. All 3 properties offer some rooms that have like a pull-out couch or a trundle sofa bed type thing. So if you're traveling with your family, there's going to be a lot of space and extra room for you. Now, the one positive as well that the Element has over the other 2 is that some of the rooms have kitchens. Those are the ones that are called studios. So anything with the studio at the Element does have a full-size kitchen, a full fridge. The other 2 properties did not have that. Also at the Element, the bedding was some of the best with the very thick plush bedding. They also had the very natural essential oil soaps in the bathroom that I really liked. That are I think the Pharmacopoeia ones, absolutely amazing. But overall, all 3 properties had excellent service as well. Very friendly front desk staff. Everyone on property we encountered very kind. So all 3 properties are amazing. I'd say whichever one you could get the best deal at, but my personal favorite is definitely the Element here in Moab, Utah.